You know, some people we gonna always see in the mix, man. The grinders, the people that we see out all the time. There's some artists when I'm doing this, bro, it's like I'm not even surprised at all, at whatsoever, to see these people at these events. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you already know who the grinders is. You feel me? You've been here before. But let's just go ahead and do this whole routine again.
All right.
Holla at my folks, man.
What's happening? Big Mike, whoa, in the building, artist, creator. You know, I'm on the K100 show again. We at it again. You know what I'm talking about?
Again, you dig? All right, so, all right, Big Mike, whoa, since the last time I seen you, it's been a minute. I think the last time I saw you was at Making It. At Making It Studios.
It was at Making It.
Was at Making It, yeah.
The A3 season.
Yeah, right. So you was doing it. I think you was doing it. You was talking. It was like a lot of y'all. Was that you was there, right?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay. I was helping some production back then. But that's the last time I saw you.
Yeah, you was.
So, update me. What you got going on, bro? Because I know if you out here, you gonna be performing at Atlanta Hip Hop Day. I already know you got a lot going on. You a grinder. I know you got some new music. I know you got something different since the last time I talked to you.
Yes,
Facts.
yes, this is
Run
true.
it down.
All right, so the things I got going on, I got an EP that's finna get ready and drop. That's called Second Wind, and also that's dropping with a mini documentary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got the documentary dropping with that, so that's what I've been working on currently. And then I got a collaboration project that I produced, because I'm a producer as well.
Right.
So I just did produce. I'm working with these two new artists that I've been producing with, and we got a nice project coming out where I just did all the beats.
So talk about that a little bit, because actually, this is the first time. I don't think you ever told me that before.
Nah.
I don't think I knew that you was a producer. You
Nah.
know what I'm thinking in my brain, I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I didn't know he was a producer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So so what made you want to just go just strictly behind the mic? No, get from behind the mic and just go on the other side and just work with somebody for a whole project. What made you want to do that, first of all?
Okay, I'm a creator, first of all.
Right.
So being a creator, you know, I had to learn how to make beats for myself, you know,
Right.
and I had to learn how to do videography for myself, you
Right.
know? So I say that to say, just understanding as well, you have to move with the business.
Right.
So my business model has changed as an artist and as a businessman.
Right.
So now I'm more, since I got more experience now, since I can produce, it like just made sense to work with other artists, you
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
Because that's all a part of your brain at the same
Right,
time. So
right.
at first I was kind of just looking at music, you know, you always want to be in front, but like you a whole brain. So your brain I was being a disservice to myself knowing that this business model had to expand, because, you know how this game is. You know,
Yeah,
if you just
yeah.
depending on one type of thing, stream of income, or just trying to one thing.
Good luck.
It ain't like that.
Especially in this industry, like you gotta have a way to get money before you even start getting money. Or how you gonna even make any money? This industry is the ultimate. It take money to make money industry.
Period.
Sometimes some industries you can just walk into and no.
No, this ain't that.
This ain't it.
And guess what? So you done seen trillion artists that they come in there thinking that this is that.
Right.
But this is not that.
It's never been that. You know.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But when you come in passionate about being an artist and I'm super creative, I want to,
you know what? But you know what makes people think is that? It's because they see the artists. Hip hop was getting cats off the street that had that raw talent, and then putting them in front of them, and then on top of that, the art they was portraying was their real life, showing the struggle. Meanwhile, the $1 Million Machines is behind them, but they don't put that in the forefront. Yeah. So it tricked everybody into thinking that, anybody can make it. No, anybody can rap. Anybody can go do open mics and do shows. But if you want to get to that top tier where you flying around in jets and doing world tours, it is absolutely not happening without a budget. It is not happening without money. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Period.
Facts.
Point blank. You know what I'm saying? You can get in this game on a lower level, on the indie level. Right. Anybody can do that now. It's even easier. Not back in the day, you can even it cost the money to even get into it on the indie level. In the 90s when I started.
Oh wow.
Because studios, nobody, there was no Pro Tools. You feel me? It wasn't no, you couldn't make beats on the computer.
Analog.
It was all analog when I started. So I started in the mid-90s.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I first started creating music, it was the mid-90s.
Okay.
So we were still doing ADATs.
Damn.
Pro Tools hadn't popped off yet. You feel me? So studios was $50 an hour, and you was in there for a whole day doing one song because there wasn't no punching in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
right?
Shit!
Nah, because before everybody couldn't work them dats like that. When you found an engineer who could punch you in, you stayed with him, and he knocked you across the head, and it took you all day to do the songs. You feel what I'm saying?
That's crazy,
right? So now, even back then. it still took more. But now you can just go in there, record something on a mic, on a pod mic and something, and put it on SoundCloud, and it's out.
Yeah, it's
out. The world has access to it, but the world ain't gonna hear it because why?
Because of business.
Because the marketing, and it takes money to make money.
Yeah, it takes money, so you
gotta know it exists.
That's what I'm saying. So like to piggyback off that, so me even making that decision is that I got more business savvy.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So my business model as an artist and as a businessman, I'm really doing music business now. First I was just doing music and just trying to, hey, I'm hot, I'm this, I'm that, and I just didn't, so sometimes when I went on that, I ran myself thin.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? After like 5 years, you like, oh shit, now the math ain't mathing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I done spent all this money, but I ain't made nothing back.
So you want operating that as a business. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so that's why, I got into my producing bag and just got more things with the documentary. I do short documentaries now. I'm just more business savvy now because like you said, it gotta be making.
Well, you got to expand the skill set for all that to happen.
Right.
That's the first thing. The one big mistake. A lot of people thinking that you can just get into this and just be an artist and think that's okay. This is not that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like being
old.
just an artist. You know what I'm saying? You can. But you're not gonna make as much money.
Right, and then I'm saying just the odds of that. You gotta be in a real supportive situation
you gotta,
that got some backing behind him. You know what I'm saying? Some funding financially.
Basically, you gotta get a deal with a major. That's just pretty much the only way you finna get a lot of money, you being just an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that or, they got investors.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about for us, especially like we're in a woman's time right now. So I know a lot of girls who like, They got some people who because they see money, but you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because
the bag has to come. That's the bottom line.
Period.
There's no getting around the bag, bro. Period.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
All right, K100 Radio.
You are tuned to the K100 Radio, Hip Hop and
ATL
R&B.
Hip Hop Day. And we at the Media Mixer. My dog Mike Woe is here. My Big Mike Woe is here. I want to talk about like that transition that you made real quick, and now you got artists and you put them out yourself.
Yes.
What is the number one thing that you felt like you did with them, producing that out, that you didn't do with yourself, that you learned from your mistake, that you applied to this particular project that you got going on?
I'm doing more prep and moving with a actually marketing and promotional like plan and understanding that like dealing with a realistic budget too.
Right.
Because like I didn't know how to budget at first.
Right.
So if I would have did like budgeting like this, I would have got further just being solo, just doing that, and it would have worked like with the business, but I didn't understand that. So the difference is really having a business model and a budget, because like I was thinking about like campaigning when I used to do stuff, right?
Right.
But eventually you gonna run out of money.
Right.
So if you already know the budget that you have,
right? You
already know the money that you need. This all I got. You feel me? Right. But this is what I got for the whole year.
Right.
For my own self, this is my personal funding. So, anyways, that's the biggest thing, like budget.
Again, becoming a businessman will do that for you. Start counting them coins, you know what I'm saying? All right, man. Before we get ready to roll, man, tell us about the new music that you got coming out. You hitting the stage this weekend,
yes,
right?
I am hitting the stage both days.
I want to hear about the new music you got coming out, and before we get ready to wrap this thing up so we can make sure that people understand. We having a conversation, but that was interesting, but we got to talk about, what brings you back out to ATL Hip Hop Day again, you feel me?
Yes.
And, the music that you got going on.
All right, for sure. Shout out to Sin, shout out to ATL Hip Hop Day for the opportunity and everything. So this most definitely I have gratitude and appreciate it. So I am broadcasting a new song. It's called Second Wind. That's the name of the project EP that I'm coming out with too. It's called Second Wind. Yeah. So the song that I'm gonna be performing on Saturday is Second Wind, featuring an artist named Playboy Zay. Okay. So I'm excited about that, and I got a song called Capture the Moment as well that I'm gonna hit the stage with. That's also on the new project that I'm gonna be releasing. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Big Mike Woe, you know what I'm saying? I always pride myself on being creative and inspired. Sometimes if I'm not creative and I'm not trying to raise the bar with my performance and with the music, like I'm not gonna do nothing with it,
Right.
So, but I got options now where I can get in the producing bag.
Right.
Okay, I can get into the designing t-shirt bag, you know what I'm saying? So I just got different things so if I'm coming to the stage and just know that it's something refreshing.
All right.
It's something new. I always come with something new.
You do. That's true. Every time I see you, it's a new damn song. It's a new song.
Yeah,
all right, I'm looking forward to hearing the new music, bro. I'm looking
definitely.
forward to hearing what you produced. I never heard none of the tracks you produced, so
Yeah,
that'll be a first.
All right, most definitely.
Give him that social media, bro.
Yeah, Big Mike Woe. You can BigMikeMike.com. You know what I'm saying? Or you can go to Big Mike Mike. Avatar Woe. That's my Instagram. Avatar Woe is my Instagram. But if you want to check everything out, BigMikeMike.com. BigMikeMic.com.
All right, man. Shout out to the homie, man. Feel me? Artist, producer, entrepreneur. Everybody's growing up in front of my eyes out here. When I first met him, that's it. He was. I remember being one of your earlier interviews. You feel what I'm saying? Out here on the grind. So it's good to see people grow up and, you know what I'm saying, broaden their horizons and stretch out their skill set.
Most definitely.
Keep grinding, my boy.
Hey,
you know
likewise, man. Appreciate you holding it down, man.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. Respect.
We still here for y'all, bro. We still here for y'all.
We appreciate it.
All right. K100 Radio, hit that subscribe button.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B. K100 Radio.